Hey guys, it's Matty Miller with ERA Real Estate. Hope you guys are doing well. And today we are talking about, quite honestly, a topic that most people probably don't want to admit or understand that's coming. But as we are facing with a declining market, there is one scenario where if you are looking at downsizing, while doing that sooner than later will actually benefit you in the long run. And we're going to break that down here in just a second. So anyway, as most of us have probably paid attention to, we are starting to see some decline, not necessarily in price at the moment. We're seeing a decline in the amount of deals that are going, the amount of people that are getting, they're not getting list price. We're seeing that fall below. At one point in time, I think we were like 103% list price as far as buyers bidding over asking, and now we're seeing it below, and we're seeing that go below list price each month, which has only been about 2 months. So we got a pretty small sample size so far, but we are starting to see that we are going into a declining market. So that being said, one thing, if you are a person that is looking to downsize, let's say you are somebody who's on the end of your working career and you're looking to retire, which would maybe require you, hey, I got this 4-bedroom house with 2,800 square foot. My kids are all grown. I don't need this big of a house. Does it make sense in a declining market to downsize? Well, the answer is yes, and the reason why it does that is we want to do it sooner than later for one reason, and it's percentages and money, and that's why. So let's hypothetically say, and I'm going to show you this, and I don't mean to scare anybody when I talk about this 20% number. So I'm going to put a 20% decline. Don't read into that. That's just the number that I'm using for arbitrary reasons to make sure you guys understand what exactly I'm talking about. So hypothetically, if we had a $400,000 house and we had a 20% decline, let's say it's over 12, 24, 36 months, let's say that decline goes to $320,000. Well, simple math tells us that's $80,000. So you're losing $80,000 over that specified time. Okay, pretty simple. Why would we want to do this sooner than later, even though the decline is the same, if we were going into a cheaper home? Well, we don't want to lose $80,000. If we're going to lose money on something, let's lose money on the cheaper property. So let's say at a 20% decline, we bought a house at $250,000. We get it to $200,000 with the same 20% decline. Same thing, same numbers are going to happen. However, instead of losing $80,000, we're now only losing $50,000. So this is one scenario where a declining market is actually better to be in a situation where you're going to go pay more for the lower end home rather than the higher end home, because obviously those percentages work in the same ways. So if you're someone who is curious about downsizing, whatever your situation may be, you just may say, I have this house, we don't have kids, we want to do this, the kids are gone, we want to downsize, because we think our big $800,000 house is going to lose a bunch of money. And if $800,000 is 20%, simple math tells us that's a whole boatload of money. If you're looking at $160,000, so as opposed to 20% on a $250,000 home is only $50,000. So obviously those percentages matter. So if you're somebody looking to do that, let me know. I'd be glad to help. And if you don't quite understand what I'm talking about, we can have a deeper conversation as well. And again, don't freak out. The 20% number was not meant to mean anything other than just a sheer number to get simple math, really. So I don't necessarily think we're going to go down that far. However, there are people that, and let's address that while I have you for a moment. I think I've heard 30 different responses from 30 different people that have all been in this industry for longer than me, and they all have different answers of what may happen, how far it's going to drop, when it's going to drop, how far is it going to go down. And the answer is nobody has a crystal ball. And my suggestion for you is if it's the right time to buy or sell a house for you, make sure it's the right time to buy or sell a house for you. That's the only thing I can say, and everybody else is different in that regard. So if it's something that you want to look at and you're comfortable with making a payment, whatever that payment may be based on the interest rate that you qualify for, great, that's perfect. But don't let anybody, tell you no or tell you you shouldn't or tell you whatever, but it's based on you. So we will all see where it goes, and the more data points we collect over the next few months will be very interesting to track and see exactly where we're headed. But hang in there, and we're going to be just fine. The world's not going to end. We'll all be, the sun will rise tomorrow, and we'll all be good. But hope you guys have a great day. Spend some time with your families. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.